Alright, pardon the hair. So I'm going to be showing off a couple of replays. One of them was a auto duel that was just hilarious. I'm going to go ahead and start that now while I talk about my other deck. So the auto duel, I was using a new auto duel deck. It wasn't my Magnet Warrior. I think it was the Giga Gago Gigo. But I didn't even get to use it because it was... You'll see. Anyways, so my new deck, actually it's kind of an old Z deck. It was the plant, my Petal Princess deck. I always love playing the plant deck. So I had a really good replay. I figured I'd share it. It was against the new Ancient Gear Golem deck. Anyways, this is where the duel ends, believe it or not. Right here. This is the auto duel. This is where it ends. I can't believe he had the only 3 magic cards in his entire deck in his hand, and he decides to send this. Like, wouldn't you have preferred to take damage than to deck out? So yeah, that was the duel. Oh no, actually he did have 1 magic card at the very bottom of his deck. That makes it even more perfect. Okay, so that was the auto duel. I just saved that because I thought it was hilarious. Anyways, we're gonna go. This was Taya Granger versus Dr. Crowler. Or, yeah, Doctor, yeah. Was it Vilvian Crowler? I don't remember his first name. Either way, this was fun. I was using the Petal Princess deck, and I kind of did get a really good hand, so... Yeah, I can't say that I won because I'm a badass or anything like that. I did get a good hand. But, I mean, dual standby helps with that. It really does. I ended up with 2 Princess Moranias and a Rose Lover. I go ahead and set the Rose Lover. And then set an Econ just in case he has that Beast where it negates the effect even if the card's in the graveyard. That would have sucked. But I go ahead and let this happen. Boom. I have this. I have a Rose Lover. I draw a Rose Lover. I special summon this. I summon my Rose Lover. I activate Fragrance Storm, which if you don't know what it is, you can draw 2 cards, up to 2 cards with it. And I activate her effect to get rid of that back row because I really don't like that. He can get the Ancient Gear Golem off just like that. So I figured he's going to put me in defense mode, and I have Lord Poison in here. Now what Lord Poison is going to do is going to prevent me from caring if my Morania ends up in the grave. And he equips Ancient Gear Fist onto this guy. So I'm like, okay, so I can't kill him in normal ways. I have to do it in kind of a unique way. So what I do is I special summon my Princess Morania, and then I normal summon Lord Poison. And then I attack with Lord Poison. It's going to destroy my Lord Poison, but then it activates my Princess Morania's effect and Lord Poison's effect, because he was destroyed by battle. I special summon a new Princess Morania and destroy the card that I couldn't destroy otherwise. And then I just attack and attack. I don't remember what he does at this point. Oh yeah, just summon and summon. I figured he had something up his sleeve. But it turns out to be trash. He had trash. He goes ahead and Econ takes. And then crashes. And prays that I don't have a card in my hand. But I summon the pineapple and attack for game. Pineapple for the win, baby! Anyways, that was the duel. I had a lot of fun. Ancient Gear Golems is really tough to beat, so, I figured it was something noteworthy. But I didn't really have, with this deck, I don't really have any cards that he negates, except Econ, and that's about it. I'll go ahead and show you the deck list. I've had this deck list for a while, so it's not going to be anything special. I don't have any trap cards in it, so I mean it's not as ideal for someone fighting Silent Magician or the other one, but there's Princess Morania's effect. Anyways, I didn't get to see Tribute to the Doom. It would have been nice if I saw it. I would have been able to trash something and destroy whatever he had on the field and then just attacked. And then Lord Poison is always something I like in this deck, even though he's absolutely fugly. When he's destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon one plant type monster in your graveyard. And then that combination with Princess Morania was pretty great. I only have one Cherry Blossom Princess in here because sometimes it defeats the purpose of the deck. And I'll explain what I mean. This is a card effect that destroys one plant type monster and allows you to draw. Destroys is the key word. Target one plant type monster on the field. Destroy that target. And if you do, draw one card. Then if the card you drew was a plant type, you can reveal it and then draw one more card. Now, she makes it to where other plant type monsters on the field cannot be destroyed by card effects. Since that's a card effect, you can't destroy your Rose Lover or your Naturia Pineapple in that way. So it's kind of like a double-edged sword having her, but she is the absolute beater of the deck. She will get up to 3,100 damage, because it also counts her as a plant-type monster on the field. So that's awesome. I do have 3 of them, but I decided just to put one in the deck. And then Morania, I have 3 of them because they're freaking awesome. If it all came down to something and I had 2 of these, and 2 of these, or 2 of these, like one of them was on the field or something, and then one of these, I'd probably see about using Tribute to the Doom and Lord Poison to get him on the field. But, I mean, doesn't matter. Because Rose Lover, the reason Rose Lover is such a good card is not just because you can banish it from the graveyard to special summon a plant type monster. It's because when that card is special summoned, for that turn it was special summoned, it is completely unaffected by trap cards. And I know Mario Zerg went over a deck like this. He didn't have Petal, Fragrance Storm, I don't think. But the deck did really well. The reason I use Fragrance Storm is for draw power, and because it also activates Princess Morania's effect. I do have Enemy Controller just in case I want to get her in the graveyard, and Enemy Controller is like a go-to card for every deck. No matter what deck you have, you should probably have at least one Enemy Controller in it. The reason I have 3 is because of cards like the Ancient Gear Beast, which negates the effect, would negate the effect of Rose Lover. In other words, Rose Lover can't activate her effect at all. So what I would do in that scenario is I would use Enemy Controller, take control of the Ancient Gear Beast, and then end the turn, and then use Rose Lover from the graveyard to do that. That's why I set Rose Lover and the Econ, even though I didn't have to use it. Anyways, That's it. It was fun. Later.